Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this weekend's Texas Roundup, where we bring you the stories making waves across the Lone Star State. Before anything else, if you're listening or watching, go ahead and hit subscribe or follow so you don't miss these weekly wrap-ups. This week in Texas, we've got stories that mix crime, infrastructure, environment, local economy, and even preservation. Let's dive in. We start down in McAllen, where things are getting serious. City Commissioner Rudy Castillo and his wife are now facing federal charges for alleged smuggling, money laundering, and even harboring undocumented immigrants. The accusations revolve around their used clothing business, plus bribery of Mexican law enforcement. That's not small stuff. It's an intersection of public office and underground operations, and it's raising questions about accountability in local leadership. Then, shifting from controversy to construction, San Antonio is about to see a new flyover ramp go live. On Monday morning, TxDOT will open the ramp connecting I-10 westbound to Loop 1604 eastbound. It's part of a big interchange overhaul, and while it's built to ease traffic, it comes with road closures this weekend. So if you're driving in that area, pay attention. This is infrastructure that's supposed to match growth. Some parts of Texas are moving fast. Meanwhile, out in Houston, nature got a win. Green's Bayou has officially become Texas's 90th paddling trail, a 7.7-mile route, accessible from multiple parks, with watercraft rentals and shuttle services nearby. It's a reminder that Texas isn't just roads and buildings. There's room for recreation, rivers, and connecting with our natural side. On the political front, a critical courtroom battle is unfolding in El Paso. Texas's freshly redrawn congressional map, designed to boost Republican seats, is now under fire. Civil rights groups argue it violates the Voting Rights Act and dilutes Black and Hispanic vote power. The state contends it's lawful partisan gerrymandering. The stakes are high. This could reshape Texas's voice in Washington. Back in Houston, Governor Abbott rolled out a new task force to target repeat violent offenders in Harris County. The idea is tougher enforcement, collaboration across agencies, and tighter oversight of individuals out on bond. Critics might ask, will this reduce crime or just shift it? But it's clear crime is on the agenda. Safety is another theme this week. TxDOT kicked off its October pedestrian safety campaign, Be Safe, Drive Smart. October historically sees more pedestrian deaths in Texas, especially as daylight shrinks and visibility worsens. Drivers and walkers, both sides, need to stay vigilant. And in a story that's part infrastructure, part symbolism, the city of Kyle is relocating a 400-year-old oak tree named Jolene. The tree is being moved to make room for road expansion at a price tag nearing $1 million. Relocation doesn't guarantee survival, but they're committed to intensive care. Preservation and progress are colliding here, and this one's tugging at hearts. On the economic beat, San Marcos is getting some big news. H-E-B is investing $30 million in a new flagship store with meat and seafood counters, a barbecue restaurant, bakeries, delivery services, and more. It's expected to generate roughly 450 jobs. That's one of those local wins that can ripple through communities. And before we close out, a quick note from Austin. October 3rd through 10th is now Manufacturing Week in Texas. Governor Abbott wants the public to see what's happening behind the scenes in factories, tech labs, supply chains that's fueling jobs and opportunity across the state. So that's your roundup for the weekend. 9 stories sweeping across ethics, growth, nature, politics, safety, and community. If one of these caught your eye, drop me a comment or message. Where are you listening from in Texas? Which story impacts you the most? And hey, if you like a rundown like this every Saturday, make sure you subscribe or follow. Okay, we'll be back next Saturday with the next batch of Texas headlines. Until then, stay informed, stay engaged, and if you're listening or watching, go ahead and hit subscribe or follow so you don't miss these weekly wrap-ups. And remember, you're second to none.